Okay, so let's get started with 6.1. I don't know why I always have this weird obsession with just not doing the story quests until they all come out. So I think it's just like, maybe I'm just like so tired from finishing the main campaign that when 6.1 comes out, I just don't play it. But I think 6.5 has come out already. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's all the story. So let's get started with it so we're ready for the next expansion. Newfound adventure. Ooh, what am I gonna get for that? Tataru is putting on a pot of tea and looks in need of company. I'm gonna get the names completely wrong all the time, so bear with me. I'm terrible with names in this game. Some of the names in this game, I feel like they just mashed the keys, came up with a name. Yo, Fudge. Yeah, long time no see. I see that you're uploading Legend of Dragoon gameplay. Must be fun. See, Vinius. How lovely to see you. If you're not in too much of a rush, I was about to make a pot of tea. Would you like a cup? Take a seat, then, and I'll find us something to nibble on as well. That food does look good.
It's so much quieter these days without everyone around.
You know what's crazy is that ever since we've come to this Revenant, I think it's Revenant Toll, we came here so early in the main story, and when I came here, I made this place my home, you know, for the return for the teleport, and I have not changed it once, and I'm still using it. It's crazy.
Not that I'm pining for your return, you understand. I have my sources, and I know that each and every one of you is doing well and keeping busy with your endeavors. Meanwhile, I'm left with a surplus of free time and the question of how to make the most of it. What about you? Any plans for the immediate future?
Those are some good games. I don't know about Fallout 4 as much as, you know, I like Fallout 3 more. I never finished Fallout 4. But yeah, if you can get back to that Legend of Dragoon, I would definitely get on that. It's a great game. I've been doing pretty well. How about you? There's no option for just grinding tomes. Dude, I spent the last couple days, actually couple weeks, or maybe not a couple weeks, maybe like 2 weeks.
Traveling to the edge of existence and back wasn't enough? Well, if that's the case, I might have a suggestion for you.
I'll talk about it after this cutscene.
You fought bravely and selflessly, helping those in need and saving our star from unimaginable threats.
Yeah, that was quite the ending of Endwalker. It was insane how far that went. I don't know how they're going to top it in Dawn Trail.
For your deeds, you've been hailed as the champion of Eorzea and a host of other incredible things. But why not put those titles aside for a while?
That's good to hear, Fudge. I mean, I haven't been streaming that much lately, but I still have so many episodes in the backlogs that I still got plenty of stuff to upload.
Acquit yourself as a simple adventurer again. and travel the world in search of wonder.
Yeah, I think I finished Fallout 3 and then I never finished 4. I think I started New Vegas and I just never finished it. But not because I didn't like it, I don't know. I don't know why I stopped. I think I started it right after 3, and I think I might have just been a little burned out. So I put it down for a little bit and just never went back.
Oh, that's the spirit. I can feel from here the blazing fire that just lit in your belly. Now, all you need is a destination.
I have no clue where 6.1, 6.2, all the way through 6.5.
Leave it to me.
I have no idea where this story is going to go. I don't really look at a lot of YouTube videos about Final Fantasy 14, so I have no idea where the story goes. So this is going to be interesting.
Thavnair, that's where you should go next.
Why is that?
I doubt you were able to squeeze in a proper tour of Radzat the last time you were there. What with the burning skies and rampaging monsters and so forth. And I'm sure Ritra would be pleased to see you.
Yeah, I've been there quite a bit, actually.
Then there's the bounty itself. The Empire's presence in the region was always a deterrent to exploration. So if you've a mind to sail that sea, now's your chance. Just think of all the new experiences you could have.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the bounty? As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much.
Oh, I know that look. That's an adventurer ready to take on the world.
Not only do I not know where this story's going to go, I don't remember much of the end of Endwalker. It's been a while since I finished it. I think I finished it before 6.1 was even out, so it's been over a year at least.
In anticipation of an occasion like this, I was planning to gift you a new set of traveling clothes, but it's still a work in progress.
Does she usually give us clothes?
Shouldn't take much longer now though, so sit tight and I'll have the last few bits sewn up before you can finish another cup of tea.
Dude, I spent so much time grinding for my gear. And I could have just started this quest and gotten gear. Make sure it has pockets, definitely. I didn't even finish getting my gear. It just takes forever to grind. And they put a limit on it too. So you can't even do it like all in one sitting. Observation was... I've never even heard of that game.
Stitch in here and trim in there. Knot the threads with love and care. Just a little more to go. I'm sure you're still brimming with excitement.
It's an adventure puzzle game. Interesting. Sci-fi thriller. In control of space station AI. Oh, that's kind of interesting.
I am one with the needle. See how the fabric surrenders to my whims. Don't worry. I'll make sure the lining has plenty of pockets for all your little treasures. I swear adventurers are worse than children when it comes to hoarding every feather and leaf and animal hide they come across.
Tell me about it. I've been thinking about getting another retainer.
Oh, we mustn't forget the waterproofing. Gods forbid you forget to disrobe before plunging into the sea, or a river, or a piping hot bath.
It's taken longer than I thought it would. Look at that, I'm gonna say we're dreaming, but this seems like a nightmare to me. That does not look like a character. I don't remember a character looking like that.
Unless I am returned.
You play the game as the AI. It's just confusing as to what's happening, how and why. Started Soma yesterday. What's Soma? Is that the name of the game? Or is it just like an acronym?
Ah, you're awake.
Oh, looks like it is just the name of the game. Survival game.
My apologies. I do get a little carried away with my sewing. You seem awfully cheerful. Pleasant dream? Or are you just looking forward to the next chapter of your grand saga?
Definitely not a pleasant dream. If that even was a dream.
I promised to provide you with new apparel, and so I shall. If you'll accompany me to the Diamond Forge, we can put the finishing touches on your outfit. Shall we?
There's like 0 chance that if she does give me gear, it's going to be better than what I have. I also don't have the space for more gear. In the first hour, we went for a brain scan and woke up in some underwater facility and with weird robot monsters. Like BioShock. Or not, yeah. Although you don't. I mean, the underwater part is similar, but other than that, nope. Let's see, at the Diamond Forge, all the way at the top. So, as I was mentioning during the cutscene, like the last 2 weeks, I've been just grinding one thing. And I've heard other people complain about it too. And I'm going to complain about it as well. And it is this Manderville Spear. The grind to get this spear, it's not hard. It's just so tedious. And because of the tomes that you need to collect 4,500 tomes. That is insane. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, insane. And to make matters worse for me, let's see here. What's the right button? Right here. If you look at the quests, forget where it is. It's some of these. Where is it? Is it a side quest? Here it is. You have to do all of these quests just to get the chance to get... You have to do all of these quests just to get started. And I didn't know about these, so I never did them. So I had to do all of these quests. And then about to, like, I think up to here. and that's where you get started on the weapon. And then the rest of them make your way to because you have to upgrade this weapon 3 times, and each time it takes 1,500 tomes. It took me like 2 weeks. Obviously, I wasn't playing like 8 hours a day or anything, but it took me. The quest was amazing. I'll tell you that, though. But I was just like, I wanted the weapon so bad. I was like, oh, this quest is so good, but like, and it was so funny. It actually got me. I was like, that's why I'm streaming the game now. I always thought this was kind of like a boring game to stream. But after that quest, I was like, man, maybe I should try streaming this game. And, recording, episodes and all that. Of course, I already started. I can't go back and redo the quest. Or I guess I could. I think maybe you could do it in New Game Plus. I don't know. Or just make a new character, but then, that's way too much work. Let's see. Observe as the artist refines her piece into a masterpiece. And no napping this time. I only need a moment, you'll see. A little more room in the shoulders. Open up the cuffs. A final adjustment to the hem. You can never get into Final Fantasy XIV. The beginning is so slow you just can't stick it out. That's true. But I feel like that's kind of like all. I mean, I haven't played many MMORPGs. Other than this, I've only played WoW. But I feel like the slow start is definitely an issue with a lot of games. Or at least a lot of these MMORPGs. All done. Let's see how it looks on the mannequin. Well, what do you think? Doesn't it just scream ready for a bold new adventure? You did the same with Fallout 76. Well, nobody would blame you for that. I'm so glad you approve. So what do I gotta be a little sassy. Oh, don't be silly. Your approval is payment enough. If you really want to thank me, though, all I ask is that you wear this on your travels. Or at least anywhere lots of adventurers might gather. They'll look at you, a famous hero, and wonder, wherever did he purchase those stylish yet practical garments? And before you know it, hordes of new customers will be climbing over each other to place orders at Taru's boutique. Well, I mean, if it took you as long as it took you to do mine, not selling that many. Oh, haha. I can hear it now. The merry clink of gil overflowing from my coffers. Sweet music to my ears. Oh man, I was hoping that it wasn't individual pieces. Well, I guess it's just a glamour thing. Got no stats on it. Well, that's fine. I played RuneScape for a little bit. It's a good game. I don't know why I didn't stick with it. I was probably playing something else and I was like, I don't need another MMORPG. I tend to stick to one MMORPG. I don't like playing more than one. It takes too much time. Bargaining. I'm telling you, these names or these terms. Bargaining merchants, enterprises aside, you must be excited to start a fresh chapter of your life. New places to go, new people to meet. I often wonder how you remember all your experiences and exploits without taking at least a few notes. I don't remember them. Oh, maybe you should start doing just that. You never know when some odd past detail might become relevant. Or if one day you'll take a blow to the head and forget the better part of the past decade. Something to keep in mind in any case. Collection expanded. The Unending Codex. Oh, she starts with her. Of course. And the Scions, which have disbanded, from what I remember. And the Final Days. Isn't that wonderful? That's a great thing to put in there. The Unending Codex is now available under Collection in the Duties section of the main menu. New entries for prominent terms and characters will be added to the Codex as you progress through the main scenario quest. Collection. I wonder if it, like... Does it have everything? Oh, finally there's something else here. I remember when they moved this Aether Compass into here. I was like, why'd they move it? It's like the only thing in here. It looks like there's nothing else in here. He's not going to write everything we already did in there. Well, that's fine.